every day of the finest ingredients in health. Now I have a swell surprise. Made fresh every day.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? I know it's been a good minute, but your boy been working, and I'm glad because I can't deal with Monday Night Raw no more. I just can't. But I'm talking about Raw, but this review is the NXT review, and then I'm going to do my AEW review next. But before we begin this review, I want to take the time to give a personal shout out to one of the... Listen, this cat right here, man, I'm telling y'all, if y'all ain't subscribed to my homie right here, the real one, you need to get subscribed to my man. My man's has been putting a whole bunch of us on in the wrestling community. He been showing nothing but love to all our pages and everything. Whatever you do, y'all, let's get my man, the real one, to 1,000 subscribers before WrestleMania. Let's do it, y'all. We can do it. Because my man has been nothing but, like I said, he been putting me on. Like I said, I'm not close to 100 subscribers without my man's right here. Because my man been plugging me for a long time. So, whatever y'all can, man, please subscribe to my boy, the real one. You're going to get everything. He talk about it all. He talk about Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW. He talk about everything. If you're a wrestling head, you got to subscribe to my boy, the real one. All right. Now, I said I was going to talk about Monday Night Garbage. I didn't watch Raw, and I'm so thankful I didn't. This is supposed to be WrestleMania season, right? It don't feel like it at all. Vince McMahon and them ain't even giving a crap no more. All the man is saying, I'm in the money, and that's all they care about. The fact that they got a thing there with 3 different billion-dollar deals. First one, like I said, came out of the Peacock. Then you got the Fox deal, and then, it's just insane, all this money that they sitting on. But they not producing excellent content anymore. They just not. They don't care. Vince, he care less. And he know dang well we finna tune in. We be crying and complaining about this crap 24/7, but we know dang well we gonna watch. Like I said, man, Monday Night Raw was atrocious. And what everybody was really complaining about was the disbanding of the Hurt Business. Now, I really haven't heard nobody really break down the real truth to why the Hurt Business got broken down. But let's just take one guess. Just look at the Hurt Business, and that's all you need to know. You see, in the eyes of Vince McMahon and Bruce and all the clowns in the back, the typical black gimmick or black wrestler, in their eyes, that is the one who's supposed to be on top, is the Kofi Kingstons, I was about to call him by his real name, Xavier Woods, the Street Profits, the R-Truths of the world. That's the typical black wrestler that Vince McMahon and Bruce say, ha, this is the one we want to push. Why is that? Those are your type of wrestlers who do nothing but shuck and jive 24/7. They're clowns. They're buffoons. It's another word I'm trying to stop using. I'm not going to use it. If you know what that word is, I'm not going to use the word. But that's exactly what they are. The Hurt Business was a stable or a faction of independent black men who were all about one thing: handling their business and winning titles. When they took that picture together, Shelton, Cedric, Bobby, MVP, they all got the titles right. They had their suits on. They looked sharp as say. You seeing this is a group, this is a black excellence right here. No shucking and jiving in sight. No buck dancing going on in sight. The fans loved it. Vincent and broke it up. Everybody was online complaining. I said because they're not shucking and jiving. I don't know why nobody in the community wants to talk about it because they feel that they're going to get called the race baiter or all that. I'm like, no, talk about it. Let's talk about it. They ain't shucking and jiving. They was not shucking and jiving. That is the biggest issue. They wasn't shucking and jiving. Vince and Bruce and them got tired of the shucking and jiving. I mean, they got tired of the non-shucking and jiving because Kofi and them, that's all they do. Street Profits, that's all they do. R-Truth, that's all they do. Her business is done. That just tells me all I need to know. Your boy Drew McIntyre is winning that title back. So Bobby Lashley's championship time is coming to an end, and he ain't winning nothing. So if Brock Lesnar is coming back, ain't nobody gonna give a crap about Bobby Lashley versus Brock because it ain't gonna mean nothing. It would have meant something if he would have had the title or something, but it's not gonna mean anything. And I guarantee you, Brock Lesnar going over there. So it's like to me it's pointless. Like the whole Her Business thing is dead. It's dead. I knew from the moment it was created. I was like, I'm going to try. I said it. I said I don't have trust when it comes to the talent that looks like me in WWE. I do not trust Vince and Bruce and them for nothing. I don't. I said I'm going to see where it's going to go. The moment that Cass was starting to call them or comparing them to Evolution, Vince and Bruce said, no, we not. We finna break these clowns up. And then this man had to settle by going to get clown Baron Corbin. Man. Then we got Braun Strowman and oh my goodness, Shane McMahon. You know what, man? Look, this is just pathetic, man. This whole big, all the matches. Then we got Matt Riddle forgetting his lines and everything. I'm like, dude, this like I said, the women's division is just all jacked up. It's like, man, I cannot watch this show. That's why I haven't been doing reviews of Raw. I told you SmackDown's tolerable. I can tolerate SmackDown, but Monday Night Raw, I cannot tolerate the buffoonery that goes on in that show. Then you got the Miz and Morrison rocking bunny rabbit costumes and trying to rap. I'm like, don't nobody give a care about that. Then we got Almost and AJ and the New Day playing charades and picture. You know, I did just stupid stuff, man. It's like why should I care about these feuds going into WrestleMania? Why the clown should I care? I shouldn't care. They telling me, they're showing me when they present to me the mess that they present and they try to get me excited about freaking WrestleMania. I want to say no. I would rather go to bed on WrestleMania. That's how bad that crap is. That's why I'm like, I'm not going to sit up here and review it and take a dump on it because that's what I basically do. I'm like, no. I said, I'm not even going to talk about it. I say, look, I'll probably talk about it when I do my NXT review because NXT is connected with WWE. So I'll go ahead and give my take on what I thought about Monday Night Raw, which I didn't watch. I just seen everybody else talk about it. I seen the clips. I seen all this stuff. I know the whole thing because it seemed like everybody in the mama was upset that the Hurt Business got broke up. I said, it's, oh yeah, now they check this out. The one thing I do like the WWE's doing, they bring it back the motion pictures with the wrestlers when they getting ready for their matches and everything. It's like oh, you see them instead of you just seeing the two regular pictures. It's like they moving and everything. I think the two best ones is Sasha and Bianca, and then the New Day versus Almost and AJ Styles. Even Xavier Woods actually did an old school Shawn Michaels. Remember when Shawn Michaels punched himself? Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre look goofy as heck. Drew McIntyre looked like he was constipated. And Bobby Lashley, I don't know what he was doing. He just looked stupid. Then you had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They did this. Sami Zayn just looked like he was just too dog and excited to be doing. Like I said, look, I'm glad they bringing it back, but it is what it is, man. So that's Monday Night Raw, man. So let me go ahead and talk about NXT. This was the go home show for Stand and Deliver. Y'all, NXT, like now last week's episode was decent. I even said it was, for me, I said it was better than Dynamite. This episode was hot garbage. I was like, yo, this is the go home show. You're supposed to get us ready. I believe Stand and Deliver is going to be a great pay-per-view, but why the clown do you present this? I'm like, y'all acting like y'all had Bruce and Vince in the back writing up everything. This makes absolutely no sense. I'm like, nothing whatsoever. And I know what they was doing. They was trying their best. Now, the one thing, the women was scattered throughout this whole show. The ladies had at least like 5 segments. I think they had about 4 matches. I think it was about 4 matches. I think it was either 3 matches or 4. Listen, the women was all over this episode. So the one thing I got to give Triple H props, he is trying to present his ladies in a proper light. I get it. But some of the stuff just didn't, it was not even called for. Like, especially with the feud with EO and Raquel Gonzalez. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I'm not feeling this feud at all. And I think a lot of reason has to do with the fact that Triple H overlooked my girl Dakota Kai. I probably would have been more invested in this match if Dakota Kai was involved, but obviously she's just a lackey now. You messed up everything. Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez are really supposed to be your true NXT Women Champions, but we said no. We're gonna get it over to Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. So now look, she ain't got nothing. She once again is the lackey. Like she just there to be there. Meanwhile, we already know Raquel Gonzalez is finna win that title, especially what we see right here with this picture right here. You know, let's go ahead and talk about this show, man. So we opened up the show. It was they talked about this whole 12-man battle royal thing was a stupid idea to begin with. I'm like this: if you have a battle royal, traditional battle royal is to eliminate every clown in the ring, and the last food that's standing is the food that's gonna get a chance to face the champion, right? No, they said no. Let's go ahead and do this stupid thing where we had 12 clowns in the ring. In this case, I'm gonna talk about why this man was missing, but we had 12 fools in the ring, or 11, I think. Yeah, 11 clowns in the ring, and 5 of the clowns got eliminated. So the 5 clowns that got eliminated was done, which means you leave 6 clowns. Now these 6 clowns must eliminate each other, and once you get eliminated, that means you start in the battle royal match, which is supposed to take place next week. And Stand in the Ground Deliver night 1. I said, what the clown? Like, you couldn't just have a bunch of qualification matches leading up to this. So then each person gets an opportunity. So then we have these matches. You win a match, you get into the gauntlet match. No, they had to have this stupid man battle royal, which made absolutely no sense. It was stupid. So anyway, right. Let's see. Hold on. Now, the reason why you see this right here. Now, the opening match, it was Bronson Reed. It was Cameron Grimes. I'm Cameron Grimes versus Roderick Strong. And Roderick Strong lost because Grimes ended up cheating win. Well, his mind is all over the place. He lost the match, and he was already in the 12-man battle royal. But he walked up and said, I'm gone. That's it. No explanation why. I understand that his head is all over the place because the Undisputed Era is done. And he must know that when when it's time up in NXT, he know where he going. And it's not good. So he just said, I'm out of here. So he just left. So therefore it went from being a 12-man match to 11-man match. So we got this clown match. Hold on, yep. Let's see, make sure it up. Yes, he walked off, all that stuff. So then we got this. We got Kaden Carter and Casey. I was surprised to actually see Casey back because I thought Casey was going to be back. I thought she was going to be out for at least a couple of months, right? Well, she was only gone for 5 weeks. So obviously it turned into a handicap match. It was supposed to be Kaden Carter and Casey versus Ziya Lee. Now, the leader of this occult group, her name is Tyan Shan or whatever. Leader Mi Young, I don't know, just and then Boa, whatever. So Kaden Carter acting like she all that in the bag of chips. She like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna do? You gonna do this? Like, you ain't nothing. You just some old clown sitting in the chair. She went up to her, and that girl blew her hot man breath in her face, and she fell out. I was like, what the hell? So, and meanwhile, with her getting laid out, Ziya Lee ended up beating Casey, and she wins again. This feud is basically a waste of time. Ziya Ali and her crew have dominated this entire feud. This is not even a feud. This is a one-sided feud. We still don't know who this old clown is sitting in the chair. She claims she 1,000 years old. It's like this is going in. It's not going anywhere. Ziya keeps winning. And then her boss girl, she laid out Kaden. I'm like, it's going absolutely nowhere. I'm like, what are we supposed to get out of this? We're not getting anything out of this. To me, it's just, I understand you want to make Ziya lead dominant, but this is doing nothing for nobody. This is doing nothing for Carter. This is doing nothing for Casey. This is doing nothing for absolutely nobody. This is basically a pointless feud that's going absolutely nowhere. I mean, I'm trying to make sense of it, but Ziya just have looked so doggone dominant because she got this old kook backing her up, and then the dude the guy Ball, he looked like my man from the Gundam Style video. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know the boy name, but Gundam Style, that's exactly who he looked like. So anyway, they're back-to-back women's segments. So now we got Raquel Gonzalez versus Zoe Starks. See, here's another thing too. Zoe Starks has been involved in the main event scene dang near every week ever since she's debuted, right? I would have actually been fine with a fatal four-way for the women to make. So since the women is main event on night one, I would have been cool with a fatal four-way. Zoe Starks versus Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakota Kai versus Io Shirai for the NXT Women's Championship. I would have been fine with that. Because check this out. Io Shirai does not have to get pinned. She does not have to get pinned. But I really don't have no interest in Raquel and Io Shirai by themselves. I just don't. I don't have no interest whatsoever. And listen, this is not a disrespect to neither one of them because Io Shirai has been dominating this whole time. I think it's time for Io Shirai to lose the title. I just don't think she should be losing to Raquel Gonzalez. I would have been fine with her losing to Dakota Kai because just feel like Dakota Kai has been working her tail off all this time just to get pushed back into the sidelines again. And to me, it's just bogus. I don't know what's wrong with Triple H. I don't know. Triple H mindset is crazy as the best, but that boy, Triple H listen, he been hanging around Vince way too long, man. And to think we want this dude to run WWE, I don't know. I don't know no more, man. I was one of the main ones saying Triple H talk about WWE gonna get better when Triple H running. I don't know. Cause the NXT, he been doing NXT for a minute and it ain't been looking too hot. And this go home episode was hot garbage. I don't care what nobody got to say. This episode was trash. This was a trash episode. I ain't like nothing. Like, I'm gonna talk about the one thing I did like on the show. Raquel and Zoe Starks, decent match, but it makes absolutely nothing. So Raquel wins, but then Io Shirai came out there. Io Shirai tried to do a little something. It's like I said, man. They trying hard to make them to get us to care. They really are, and it's nothing. So then they talked about Candice Ray and Andie Hardwell being in action going against some jobber new group. I don't know who these young ladies was that they went against. Now, obviously, the one thing they did acknowledge that the two ladies are from Booker T's wrestling school. Zayda Ramir and Gigi Dolan. And I don't know, man. Wait, hold up, man. I'm reading this correct. Priscilla Kelly. Wait a minute. Did she used to be with what's that boy name? She used to be with Darby Allin, I think. Yeah, I think that's Darby Allin's ex-wife. Well, I guess she decided to come to WWE and job. She tried something in this match. I don't know what it was. It was like she licked her arm and then she tried to do some goofy. It just looked weird. It looked dumb. Like I said, this is basically a jobber match for Kate and Andie Hardwell to let the girls know, to let Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon know that we coming for them tag team titles. And obviously the match has been added, so they will be a part of night 2. This match was like, it wasn't even a match. The black girl who took the pinfall. Yeah, nothing new. Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, they came out, rolled out on the tank. And y'all talk about y'all just demanding title matches and all this stuff. well, we gonna show you what we all about and all that. Whoop 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 de whoop. Then they shot the little thing off and hit him with the tank. Just look Cartoon Network type of stuff, man. I'm like, I don't know, man. I listen, man. I was high on Shotzi Blackheart, but I still think she need help with her promos. I think that's probably why they decided to put her with Ember Moon. I'm like, but even Ember Moon started to get stale, man. I'm serious, man. Ember Moon used to be my girl, man. I don't know what happened, man. The injury must have just messed her up because, I mean, she can still wrestle. It's not the fact that she ain't wrestling no more. I don't know. Ember Moon just fell off to me, man. I'm serious. Ember Moon was the one. Then she came up to the main roster, and that just messed up everything. I'm like, so, but yeah, Candice ran number one, so, we getting a match on night 2. Anything can happen. Triple H is known for hot potato titles, so who knows? Candice Serena might end up winning the titles, but I don't know, man. I'm supposed to do a predictions video. I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it this weekend. I'll probably get my whole predictions on who winning everything, but let's move on. Santos Escobar. He said this is an open challenge. I want to show that boy Devlin that I am the man, that I'm the real cruiserweight champion, and he's a fraud and all this crazy stuff, right? So who come out? Tyler Breeze comes out the woodwork. Now I thought Tyler Breeze was still dealing with the tag team stuff. Man, Tyler Breeze and them ain't done nothing. Him and Fandango has done absolutely nothing, man. They just there to be there, man. I'm telling you, this is what I feel like. I feel like Cass is, I don't care what the rest of the promotion are. Cass just be there to be. When I say Cass be there just to be there, they just there to get a paycheck, man. They not there to do nothing great. They just there to get a check. That's all that is, man. So Escobar and them wiping the floor with Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze actually used to be one of the guys back in the day, man. He used to be one of them dudes that you actually wanted to see. Now, I wasn't really a big Tyler Breeze guy, but I did respect the man's wrestling. The man, he could wrestle his tail off. I wasn't into all that gimmick where he had the selfie stick and all that goofy stuff. And, every time I saw him, what song came to my head? What's the boys, what's the dance group name? I cannot think of their names right now. Y'all know the Party Rocking guys. They had a song, I'm Sexy and I Know It. Every time I see that boy, that's what I think it come to my head. That's the song I feel like be playing every time he was showing the doggone selfie stick and all that crazy stuff. But he wiped the floor with him, man. Tore that man up, right? So after the match is over, here come MSG. MSG came out the woodwork because obviously they in a triple threat tag team match. Now this match, I think this match is gonna be a good match. The fellas tag team match, this is gonna be a good match. You know what? Anybody can win this match. I was sold on MSK winning this match. I'm not sure no more. The Grizzled Young Veterans might end up winning them titles, man. I'm serious. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure, man. I'm real serious. I'm not sure that MSK got this on lock. Now they seem to be destined, but ever since what's the name of them lost, they had to vacate the titles. Only Lurkin and Danny Burch, they had to vacate the titles. I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm not sure, man, but we'll find out, man. We'll find out, man. So they came out, they confronted them. Everybody confronted everybody. Because, Estebar's boys is out there because they in the tag team match. Lil Dave Fantasma, whatever they call themselves, they going to be in the match. So they came out there to confront them. Grizzly Young Veterans was looking at them. Everybody just yapping, talking about, we going to do this, we going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Then we get to my man, Old Man Ciampa, Mr. Blackheart. He cut a promo talking about Walter. And everybody said, ever since he came back from his injury, he hasn't looked the same. He hasn't wrestled the same. Is he the same guy that would kill you if he had to? He said, well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill Walter. I'm going to destroy him. I'm going to take that title from him. Mr. UK, whatever you want to call yourself. I am the Blackheart. Does the Blackheart still live? Is the Psycho Killer still there? This is a very good promo from Old Man Ciampa. But I think Old Man Ciampa is finna get tore up. I believe the match is going to be decent. I'm actually looking forward to this match on night 1. But I think Old Man Ciampa finna get jumped. That's my biggest grab. Walter is about to wipe the floor with this dude. Walter has had that title for actually over 2 years now. This fool can literally have that title for 3 years, y'all. As long as he don't come to the States, that fool can literally have that title for 3 years. I'm not playing with you. I told my ace like 2 years ago. I said, watch. I said Walter's gonna have that title for about 2, maybe 3 years. He's like, I don't know, man. I said, Joe, look, you see, and here we are today. So if they pull the upset, if Ciampa pulls the upset, man, that's gonna be great. It's gonna That's gonna be something I ain't see, but you know, it is what it is. But like I said, I'm looking forward to that, man. So then, uh, now actually, yeah, that's right. Yeah, hold up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, so the fellas were still out there talk about the tag team groups. They was all out there, right? Io Shirai randomly comes out of nowhere, just coming out there, just yelling. She cuts a promo on her language, talking about Raquel Gonzalez. Basically, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you. You ain't taking my title. Whoop de whoop, all that stuff. Then Raquel comes out. They start beating the brakes off. You know, I know what they're doing. They're trying to get us excited for the match. And like I say, man, I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm really not. I expect Raquel to win this match. I really do. But you know, it is what it is, man. So now throughout the show, they've been showing this weird dog just walking out throughout the entire facility. I say, who is this dog that keeps showing up? It's this dog that keeps showing up, coming out the woodwork, showing up, showing up, showing up. And then, like, when it got too close towards the end, it was a girl that was standing there, and they said, now, obviously, the dog's name is Frankie. So whoever this new woman is, she's showing up on April 13th. Now, yes, NXT has officially announced they will be moving to Tuesday nights. And that was great. Now, for some reason, they missing something because it's two things I didn't talk about. I didn't talk about the Battle Royal thing. I didn't talk about that. And I didn't talk about Tommaso, uh, the vignette that they had for Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. That vignette promo that they had for Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, that was a great vignette. I like that. That was decent. It's getting me more invested in the match. I wasn't right there yet, but what they did with that, that was great. I'm cool with that. They can ready to tear each other up on night 2. They also gave a vignette to actually they gave it to both of them, Finn Balor and Cross. Cross working out, Finn Balor working out. Both of them talk about they're gonna destroy each other. Finn Balor talk about you're gonna get the best technical 60 minutes. Ain't nobody trying to see no 60 minutes, man. I don't want to see that. I want to see Cross destroy that man. Cross needs to annihilate him. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He needs to destroy that man. I ain't never in my life thought I would be tired of seeing Finn Balor. Period. I'm tired of seeing Finn Balor. And I want to see that man get jumped. I'm serious. Finn Balor has no business winning this match. He has no business winning this match. None whatsoever, man. So now let me talk about this trash match. So these are the 6 men that will be in the Gauntlet Elimination Chamber match on night 1. You got Leon Ruff, Isaiah Swerve Scott, um, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Creepy Thin Man, aka Dexter Loomis, and the man that actually eliminated everybody, LA Knight. Obviously, this match could have been avoided if we would have just been having one-on-one matches leading up to everybody getting a spot in there. But obviously, they decided to just throw this last-minute nonsense together. I didn't care nothing about it because that whole battle royal, Dexter Loomis was just standing there looking goofy the entire time. This whole thing. Then, like I said, when it came down to the final 3, it was Cameron Grimes, Dexter Loomis, and LA Knight. And that boy literally tried to pay them off just to eliminate them. It was just stupid, man. I was like, I don't care nothing about no Leon Ruff versus no Isaiah. I don't care nothing about that. Cause I tell y'all all the time, I see us on the show, I say we just there to just get a paycheck. Because we get to the main roster, we're not gonna do nothing. They're gonna have us shucking the job and doing something stupid. I'm like, I have no desire, man. And it's sad that I sound like that, man, because I really do want to see us be pushed in a positive light. But when I see us on any, like I said, I'm going in on AEW too. So I just don't think just because I'm talking about it on NXT, I'm burying them. No, when I see us, it's like, man, I don't know, man. I just don't. Bronson Reed, I think he got problems based on his size. But we all know who winning this. Now, Johnny was sitting out there the whole time. He was watching this. And when the match was over, LA Knight did walk up to Johnny as if he's going to be the one to actually win this gauntlet and face him. Listen, it's a baby face that's going against Johnny. Ain't no heel. LA Knight is heel. Now, that would be a serious swerve if LA Knight do win this. Because if he wins it, you know what? If you pushing LA Knight to the moon, I'll have Johnny drop that title. I have Johnny drop it to LA Knight. If you want to go all the way in on this LA Knight guy, since he claimed he the future, and everybody and mama gonna be watching the show because of him, put the title on. Let's see how I rock. Let's see how I go. Let's see. But man, this show is garbage. This is a terrible go home show, man. Oh, and then like I said, it's this last spot. So like I said, talk about this stupid stuff. So like I said, she came out in the middle of the men's segment, cut a promo. Raquel come out. She started jumping the break. So then they had the referees all trying to stop it. Then the ladies from the back came out there just so EO could jump off the ropes and jump. I was like, man, Triple H and them didn't used to have to try to force people to get invested in. Like, it used to be natural. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know. But this whole beef, I'm not feeling this at all, man. I'm not. And I know they're trying to make EO out to be this bad, but because she saw the biggest girl in the room, she saw after her. She said that I done beat every woman in the locker room, but this big girl right here, I want to beat you. That's basically what this whole feud is. Meanwhile, we forgot about Miss Dakota Kai, who's her right-hand girl. And I don't know. I don't know what this means. I don't know. Maybe they might have Dakota Screw. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But I'm taking Raquel to win this match, hands down. Like I said, man, this was a bad go home show. Like I said, usually when the NXT go home shows usually be great because they get you invested into the pay-per-view. This was a terrible go home show. I'm trying to be unbiased as I can. This was a garbage go home show. I watched it. I watched everything. I watched all the segments. Now, like I said, I'm still watching. Trust me. I believe Stand and Deliver gonna be off the chain. Trust me. I do. Even with a trash go home show, I still think Stand and Deliver gonna be great. And this should win. I saw the results. Man, AEW barely beat them. What was it? They did 647. No, 645. AEW did 700K. I'm like, man, I said, dog, listen, look, I know the ratings don't mean nothing anymore like how they used to. But the name of the game is you want to build your artists. You don't want to be losing members every week, you know. And I'm going to get on AEW's case because there was a lot of crap I didn't like in last night's episode either. So stay tuned. This your boy Casey Phil King Self for Life. Hit the comment section. If y'all thought this was an excellent go home show, tell me in the comment section. Tell me I'm tripping. But if you in 100% agreement with me, tell me I'm on point. This your boy Casey Phil King Self for Life. I'll see y'all in the next video. I'm gone.